What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, man, oh man, oh man. What would have been a great storyline, Luka Doncic, after missing the first three games for his team, in which they somehow was able to gut out a 2-1 series lead. He comes out after having not played basketball since April the 10th. Here we are, April 23rd. And he comes back from that injury within 13 days. Hadn't touched a basketball on an actual real game that counts, and was putting up a great performance after a slow start, and hit what should have been the game winning three. I mean, he stretched the lead out to 99-93, and it looked like it felt like the game was over and pretty much the series was over. But somehow, some way, Dwight Powell, the Dallas Mavericks just didn't get it done. And Utah escapes with a 199 victory. The series is tied at 2-2 instead of being a 3-1 overwhelming lead for Dallas. And if Utah somehow comes back and win this series, which I don't think they will, I think Dallas is still going to win. But if Utah comes back and win this series, um, sorry, can't keep being a light touch with these dudes, man. You know, Luka, Jokic, great numbers, stat sheet stuffers, not getting it done. Now I understand he didn't play those earlier games, but hey, his teammates did it. His teammates stepped up and won those games. But in the game that Luka comes back, they don't get it done. Now I know you can't really put it on him because shit, people are gonna look at Dwight Powell, 78% free throw shooter, and you let the pressure get to you. You choked. He choked. You know, not quite as bad as Nick Anderson. Nick missed four in a row, and that was the finals. But definitely some John Starkian type shit. Um, Utah had a different strategy in the second half. Utah's had a bad habit of yakking up a lot of bad shots, too many outside shots. This time they went to Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is not noted as a great scorer per se, but if you lob to him and you get him to within, I mean, he's so big, 7'2", 7'3", whatever. I mean, if you get him right by the basket, he's a threat to score. And he's not a great free throw shooter, but he's also not Ben Wallace. So he made a good share of them. He was converting on a lot of alley oops. Plus, on the defensive end, he was big this time. The game was slower paced. It was slowed down a little bit. Um, that favored Utah with Rudy Gobert in the lineup, and I thought Utah did a better job in the second half of this game of contesting outside shots. They did a much better job, and that slowed down Dallas's offense just enough for them to escape with this victory. But I gotta say, man, I think Dallas choked, and I still think Dallas is going to win this series. But if they somehow lose this series, you got to point to this particular game. Tell me what you guys think.